What's good with y'all, collective? Welcome to the Ways of Mystery Tarot. This is going to be a general collective reading. This one I'll resonate with everybody. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate that. If you want to leave any donations out of generosity, I will indeed have a link in the description box below. So let's go ahead and get started with the read. So what's going on for April 2023, Holy Spirit? What's going on for April? I'm immediately getting the vibe that somebody has tried possibly. There's something to do with some form of attraction, and you may be a Gemini. Some of you out there may be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And this may be a new intense connection with the lovers. Even though the lovers is in reverse, this is still representing the twins. Somebody's not doing something right in order to come into union. If this is indeed a new person, somebody's not doing something right here with the Ten of Swords. And this is literally going to push somebody out. If somebody was genuine about the way that they communicated, because I know I did a read last night of somebody protecting somebody. I keep on getting the sense that if this is indeed a new person, this new person still needing to learn something. Or they may be learning something that's not working. But yet there's attraction here. And I know this is starting to feel like a game. I'm telling you right now, that's exactly what's going on. Somebody trying to play some type of spiritual game in the spirit world, but yet there's something that's not going to allow to go through. There's not going to be something that's going to be allowed to go through. That's what I mean. For some of you, you have already met a new person, possibly a fire sign or an air sign, a Gemini or a Leo. And this individual definitely has a lot of feelings towards you. Even to this other new person that may have tried something. But it's like this individual is nervous to the point to where they don't want to communicate to you. And yet them withholding their energy or withholding contact is literally going to backfire upon this individual that feels an intense connection is what I'm getting. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So it may not be manipulation, but even if this individual is trying something, I don't care if this is a new person. They fail to realize that you are somebody that is very free-spirited and you can live without love in your life. Some of you out there just find it being single and independent here. But yet somebody... It's like there's a weird energy going on here. I'm picking up a past person and I'm also picking up a new person with that Ace of Wands. Okay? So there's definitely a lot of intensity. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of excitement, bubbly energy with the Sun card. The Sun represents illumination with the sun. Okay? So there's definitely a lot of joy when it comes to the way somebody feels about you. But there's something that this individual is not being honest about. And this individual is going to get taught a valuable lesson by somebody that they're not going to be able to pin down. If this individual trying to do some form of love spell, it's going to pin them down with the Ten of Swords here and keep them trapped in their head. Something's going to end up backfiring. This is a new person trying to mess around in your energy and to try to put a love spell on you when they genuinely know that they love you or they care about that. So that's what I'm getting. It's like this new person has feelings for you. And they know that they care about you, but yet they trying to do something behind the scenes in order to possibly get you to communicate with them and to chase them. That's the energy. Ten of Swords is here. This individual right here, bro, is going to literally learn a valuable lesson because you had a false twin that always used to do this to you all the time. And you see how I'm smirking because I'm going to tell you right now, bro, you already know what's going down. That would represent the sun, which will represent that smile. Because on the other deck that I have, the sun is literally coming out the clouds and smiling as I say, that ain't going to work. So a lot of you have had this type of energy right here. It's like you're smirking on the inside because you know what somebody is trying to do. And yet this may be irritating and causing a lot of irritation between the both of y'all. You are literally feeling this individual's frustration. There's definitely a lot of triggering going on here, and it's not with an old person. I mean, for some of you, it could be a past person, but this is indeed a new person. That may be a fire sign or a Gemini. Don't have to be, okay? Somebody knows what somebody's trying to do. But this is the vibes I'm getting, okay? Just take it however it resonates. And this is not about triggering anger out of somebody. I mean, if it does, that means that something right there is not right, okay? But what I'm getting here is somebody already has feelings for you. Somebody keeps on denying the fact that they really do love and care about you. And they keep on trying to do something behind the scenes to possibly get you to communicate with them. Okay? I'm seeing the number 11 right there. And we also had the number 5 at 39. So some of y'all could be the 39. There's a lot of 9s, 9 and 9. So a lot of you out there could be seeing the number 99. But I just keep getting the sense that somebody knows that they have authentic feelings towards you. And they know that they have a lot of love. It feels like a lot of love towards you. But yet they don't know how to properly communicate to you and tell you. And yet, you can feel this individual on a 5D level, which is a spiritual level. But something is coming in to stop that 5D connection. Something may be stopped on their end to where they can't continuously look at you with love and affection or to care about you unless they physically communicate with you. This right here is going to put this individual in a place that they're not going to be able to hold a deep, intense spiritual connection if they're not physically communicating, because it ain't going to work. This individual possibly don't know that you had a false twin that tried this with you all the time. All the time. I'm one of the ones that had that experience. I know exactly what this is. That's why I could call out for what's happening here. And this individual may not know that you are aware of love spells, you're aware of manipulation, you're aware of spiritual manipulation, and you are aware and know how to counter combat and amplify some type of illusion. But at the same time, it's not an illusion about the way somebody feels about you. They authentically have strong, intense emotions and possibly love. I'm not really getting it. Could be love, but it may not be to that extent yet. But it's feelings, bro, that are very intense. And they want to try to keep themselves separated from you because of possibly being, it's like there's this ounce of fear that may be holding them back. The only reason why somebody may not communicate with you in person and take the initiative to conversate with you is because of insecurities. Somebody may also know that you're a free-spirited person here. Somebody's angry at the fact that you're a free-spirited person and they're not going to be able to do something here, even though they are attracted. Like this individual is deeply attracted to you. But I'm not getting just on a physical level. It's on a 5D level too. This individual is literally going to run themselves into a very drained, fatigued energy. If they continue without taking physical action, this is a new person. And just like I said, some of you out there had a false flame that tried this with you. They definitely, yeah, some of y'all out there definitely had experience already. And you cut that karmic cycle off. So there was somebody that you already learned this from. Because what they would do is they would try to manifest you through the spiritual level, but yet not taking the action. That right there would be in forms of manipulation. Because there comes a slight difference, bro, when it comes to manipulation and manifestation. Manifestation would be all about, I know this person likes me. I know this person may be into me because I can feel something. And boom, go in and conversate about it. But yet some of you out there could have possibly reached out in the past to this person, but you didn't tell them that you had feelings for them because they may have been a new person in your energy that you could have been guided to message. But yet this individual still hasn't physically communicated with you. That's why the separation is here. And it's because of them. Because if I'm also looking at the sense that this individual may have some type of highly sprung ego about them. But yet, you are the same individual that can literally crush that ego in a matter of seconds, bro, with the 10 of swords here. This individual, bro, is literally going to drain themselves and trying to get you to move here. Somebody is literally trying to challenge you in a wrong type of way, because it's not up to you to chase them whenever you know your worth here. And this individual may think that they know their worth, right? But why are they trying to play some type of game? That's the type of energy that I'm picking up here. And yet you clearly see through it like a straight razor, bro. It's like you got like a straight razor vision cutting straight through it. And it's like you are keeping this individual's intentions amplified on an intuitive, energetic 5D level to allow them to feel what they're trying to do. And this individual may be getting frustrated. Like I said, bro, you are messing with somebody right here that has a lot of advanced skill when it comes to spiritual energies. Okay? When it comes to things flowing naturally, it will feel natural. The minute you think about somebody, bro, and they mess at you, that right there comes naturally. Okay? Because I've had experience with that too. Somebody be on my mind, boom, my phone will light up. And they'd be like, hey, I was just thinking about you. And I'm like, I was thinking about you too, you know. That right there, see, you can have telepathy with a lot of people. But when it comes to a situation like this, that's very intense, the minute you get a thought of somebody on your head, bro, and you feel like some type of love towards them, they should... I'm not saying all the time that it should happen like that all the time, because that would be located in the, how can I say, not located, but that would be more of expectation, which that right there is illusional. But at the same time, this individual, whatever expectation that they have, that they may be expecting you to live up to, you're challenging that. It's like it's making you run. So whatever this individual is trying to do, it's making you run. This individual's chasing you off. Because they simply are not getting the signs from the universe to take action. And yet something about a 5D connection, if this individual does feel a 5D connection with you, it's going to be clipped from you, and yet it's going to allow them to feel it. That's what I'm getting here. Because I'm also getting that some of you out there haven't even been in physical union with this individual yet, because they are new. They may be... Knight of Wands could be like, that's giving me like a different vibe. So some of you out there, something about the language. You may have a different accent. Because a wand could also represent speech, somebody speaking into a microphone. So a lot of you out there you may have a different accent about each other. Or you may have a different accent to this person. So y'all definitely do have some type of different accent. You sound a bit different. But yet you speak the same language, but it's different accents though. That's what I'm getting. And yet something is causing the lovers to be in reverse. What is causing the lovers to be in reverse, Spirit? Queen of Cups wanted to come up like cartwheels like that. They keep on having nostalgia. So this individual is definitely thinking about you. They're mainly trying to keep their feelings bottled up. It's like this individual is keeping their feelings bottled up. Now, this could indeed be a past person too. But I'm getting that this is a new person that may have some type of... it's like it's bringing you some type of nostalgia. Or this individual may feel like some type of nostalgia. Nostalgia is all about the moments to where if you ever listen to a song, and you just get this good feeling about yourself. Like, the song makes you feel good. That would be a sense of nostalgia. It brings you back to this ancient time to where you feel at a very mysterious... It's like a mysterious sensation that just flows through you energetically. That's what nostalgia is. And this individual right here, but they do indeed have feelings for you. And they're trying to keep it a secret. But they're also keeping something a secret that's not meant to be kept a secret. I also see somebody trying to push their feelings down when it's supposed to be right here in the cup. But look where this water is. Somebody may be trying to push their feelings and create some type of boundary right here. But yet, what gives this individual the right to love you? Okay, so this is love. What gives this individual the right to feel all these emotions and intense love towards somebody, but yet at the same time want them to show them affection first? It ain't gonna work, bro. King of Cups is in reverse here. Could be vice versa, like this. Like that. This is not gonna work. It's funny how I said that word because I'm not really getting that this is a game. But the way that this individual is perceiving a connection here, bro, it is indeed genuine. Their feelings are genuine here. I will say that. I will say that much. It is genuine. Now, if it was in reverse, then I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? But this is going to cause somebody, brother, to become cold here. Somebody's living their best life because they already know the truth. Somebody may be trying this with a psychic, or this may be both psychic people that have strong psychic abilities. So they definitely are connected to spirit. But yet somebody's not trusting their intuition about taking a leap of faith here. And this right here, bro, is literally going to put this individual in the Four of Cups energy. This is not going to work. Somebody may be wanting somebody else that they have feelings for, which is the Lover's reverse. They may be wanting you to show them that you care, this new person. But yet, how come they feeling something on a 5D level? Something right here this individual ain't doing right, and yet spirit is trying to grab this individual's attention as I say that this is not going to work here. King of Cups is in reverse with the Queen of Cups upright. This is not going to work. Because I'm getting that you both may be on each other's mind, but yet somebody may be feeling some type of withdrawing energy. Somebody's also feeling a drastic change with the person that they've been thinking about because of this right here. This individual is not showing their love towards somebody that they genuinely really care about and like. And yet Spirit's been trying to tell this individual to reveal how they feel. And they keep on doing something. This would be deceiving themselves. But they actually feel genuine love and emotion. But they keep trying to push their feelings away. And they got like, this could be like protection. So somebody may be protecting themselves. But why are they protecting themselves from their true feelings here? They're deceptive. This little ounce of deception is literally keeping this with the Lover's reverse. This is indeed possibly a match. But if somebody's going to remain in this energy right here, this is literally going to make this individual that they may love and have feelings for mirror back their coldness on the physical level. Which will represent not taking any action, not thinking about this individual, and not having no part of this individual right here. That's exactly what's going to happen, bro. I'm telling you right now, you're not going to be able to fool just anybody out there because somebody here has had experience with a false one that used to do something similar, but yet there's something here that is genuine within this individual's energy. With the Queen of Cups, I will say that. They do have genuine nostalgia moments when they think about this individual. But there's something to do with this water. And this could be like crystals. Something to do with crystals here. That would represent protection. Some people use crystals for protection. And yet we have the water. But we also have a cup right here. They have, this looks like a lion. No, that's, yeah. It could be interpreted as a cat or a lion. They have a bat that looks like a bat on a cup. And they have two angels. I just noticed that, two angels. Somebody, because I'm looking into this card right here. These angels, that's catching my attention very, very, very intensely. This individual remaining closed off with this cup is literally blocking this connection. I knew I was picking that up. 33 as I'm saying that for the percentage. Y'all see how this is? This individual's darkness and their flaws. They're trying to shove that down. And they may be talking all this about being authentic and just not caring what other people got to say. And yet, It's like they may be telling other people to show their darkness and to just be themselves. Okay, well, why is this individual trying to push their emotions and feelings to the side? That's what's keeping these individuals separated here. But yet, they do in fact have genuine feelings towards somebody. They do in fact have genuine emotions and possibly love is what I'm getting here. Because the water could represent, anytime you pull Queen of Cups or King of Cups energy, this will represent love here. Okay? But this individual keeping their cup closed, not really telling somebody how they feel, and yet expecting the individual to show them, this individual is going to mirror back exactly what they're doing here. Because somebody, it's not up to somebody else to pull this out of this individual. It's not up to them to do that. So that's the type of energy I'm getting. Bro, when you feel something for somebody, you go for it. I don't care if you're female or not. I'm going to tell you something right now. When it comes to, I've had experience with a Scorpio lady in the past. They don't fuck around. Whenever an individual has feelings for you, and yet they come across as if, hey, look, I'm not trying to come across as a weirdo. That's what they told to me. They came and looked me up and found me. And it said, look, I'm not trying to come across as somebody that's weird, but I really like you. And then they told me everything, we started conversating. They came look for me. Okay? And that right there, bro, shows the level of boldness that I respect. As a man, I respect that. And yet, bro, everything went calm. Everything was cool and collective. Even though there may have been some type of imbalances here and there, that's bound to happen whenever you talk to somebody. That if you may like each other, that's bound to happen. That happened a while back. But at the same time, the individual spoke to me and released everything of what they felt. That right there, bro, shows a masculine, especially if somebody is evolved. There's nothing wrong with revealing how you really feel towards somebody if you know somebody is genuine and authentic. They're not going to take advantage of that. But if you're going to try to take advantage of somebody that has a trustworthy nature, and yet you just holding back, brother, the individual is just going to mirror back exactly what they're failing to express, what they're failing to take action on and to express. Okay? But just like I said, because I am pulling in the feminine energy here with the Queen of Cups, but this could be vice versa. It could be a man too, A feminine could have sent a message to a masculine, and a masculine sat there and didn't respond to the message. But yet the masculine had feelings the whole time. I'm also getting the sense somebody has been sitting back analyzing, observing how they really feel for somebody. But this individual is really not being all the way authentic like they claim, because that cup being closed is keeping these two apart. The divine, this could be a sign of God right here with that cross. This could be a sign of God, because this is in the shape of a cross. That is literally keeping this right here apart until somebody comes out, stops pushing their true feelings away, and actually accepts the fact that they do have feelings. And it's nothing wrong with expressing how they feel towards somebody and make the first move. Or otherwise, they're going to get caught right here at continuously paying attention to somebody that they know that they care about. They're going to continuously think about somebody in their head all the time. So this right here is going to become somewhat like an obsession. But not in a negative way, but it may end up getting to the point where it frustrates this individual because they're not being authentic and genuine. This is why the Lovers is in reverse. This is in regards to a new person. Could be a past person too. But I'm getting that you already learned from a past person. And yet this new person, you may be teaching them a lesson because they didn't never went through something that you already went through. You could possibly be teaching a new person that may or may not be a twin flame. You may be teaching them what not to do, what's not okay, and yet what's not going to work. Stand your ground, bro. Yeah, exactly. All this individual does is possibly watch, and yet this is not stressing you out. This is not stressing you out. All this individual does is watch, but they don't communicate with you. So this could be going on online. Page of Swords can represent online. So I'm getting that there's definitely no communication, but there's a lot of nostalgia. There's a lot of, this individual may feel a lot of telepathy. A lot of strong emotions. Yeah, exactly. They're watching. They're watching with the Page of Swords reverse. Page of Swords reverse would be about the opposite of having a head in the clouds. This would be about head in the cloud. But when it's in reverse, it's like, bro, this individual is just going to watch you move on with the Fool card here. They're going to watch you live your best life. This individual is not going to receive a message from you. If I'm telling you right now, bro, this individual may be at a point to where they're irritated and frustrated because they finally met their match of a challenge. And some of you out there are a challenge. If you message somebody one time, don't ever go back and double message. Because I'm going to tell you right now, brother, people that do that, it's people that are worried, they're stressed, they have codependency issues, and they want to make sure that the message went through. Let me tell you something right now. If the message didn't go through, there's a reason for that. But me coming from, I know everybody's not going to see things the way I see them. But coming from somebody that has evolved, that has went through plenty of transformations, when I send a message, when I call somebody and the phone call don't get answered, or the message don't get responded to, I know they got my message. I automatically assume they got my message. Even though assumptions could be somewhat, how can I say this? That right there is not really reality, because it could have been a possibility if they didn't get my message. But I don't sit there and dwell on, oh, well, is this what it is? It's either you got my message. If it didn't go through, there's a reason why it didn't go through. But that right there, bro, it's like Spirit will literally give you guidance. If somebody got your message, Spirit will allow you to see it. And I'm literally looking at somebody that checked their message and they get irritated and just want to block it out. But it's not a flirtatious message that you could have sent. It was just a simple message as I said that, hey, you may have been watching over somebody to protect them, because I did pick that up in my last read. So some of you out there could have sent something in order to provide somebody with some type of protection, in order for them to release a lot of negativity. And yet this is you the whole time living your life. But Spirit has already revealed to you that this individual has gotten your message. Because if this individual didn't receive your message, they wouldn't even be paying attention to you. So a message had to be received. So it was delivered and it has officially been received. And all this individual does is watch and silence. And some of you out there can pick this up intuitively, and this may be frustrating this individual how you know so much. It's because if you really like somebody, and yet somebody was authentic about the way they sent that message, then this should frustrate them because they're not being genuine or authentic. Page of Swords reverse is all about not being genuine or authentic. It's like this individual much rather stay in their head and watch and not take any action, and yet get frustrated and have all of these consuming thoughts to you, but yet their thoughts wouldn't be going like that if they was to make physical contact, correct? If they was to communicate to you possibly online. It's not that hard. This individual is making it hard for themselves. And you are somebody right here that's going to teach this individual a lesson. This individual is definitely faced with a challenge. And I'm getting this individual always had their ego and their backside. Something about their ego. They possibly already had their ego stroked by people begging them to talk to them. People always double messaging. People always being overly concerned about them. People always messaging them, hey, what you doing? Hey, did you get my message? I guarantee you, you were one of the ones that didn't do any of that to this individual. You sent one message and that was a wrap. I know I'm that person, bro. And it's not about the ego either. Some people are getting their ego as I say that, oh, well, this and that. No. Once you know your worth, once you know that Spirit guides you to do certain things, you will obey, you will listen, and just let it go. So ever since something that was read, somebody hasn't been able to let somebody go. And yet they got feelings for them. And it's like they're mad at the fact that they have feelings. They're mad at the fact that they have feelings. Because they're challenged at the same time. So this individual much rather turn something into not really hatred or envy, but turn it into something that just irritates them. But yet the pressure is all on them. It's not going to be all on you. You have nothing to be stressed about. The Fool card is here. But what's frustrating this individual is not really knowing why that they care about you. Like not really knowing why do they care about you. Why do they have feelings for you. Not really having a logical reasoning. It's because you have an attractive personality. You have a very free-spirited personality. And this individual, believe it or not, likes that. Because you're not. So this is showing this individual you're not a needy person. But it's like they want to continuously hold back and hold back and hold back and look and watch. And yet this is really getting to this individual because they know that they feel something. And it's not just on a mental level. They feel something emotional. And they keep on trying to fight something. And yet somebody may be challenging this individual. I'm talking about it challenging them. So you may be challenging this person. Yeah, exactly. Strength card reverse. Could be Leo, or you could be a Leo. This individual don't have confidence like they're trying to portray. And some of you out there already know that. It's like this individual is intimidated because you know their weakness here. Their weakness is being in their head and watching. You know this individual's watching you. Could be a Leo here. It's like this individual knows that you know the truth that they may be watching. But you're also not going to go back and forth or play some game like that. And this individual, bro, feels challenged to the extreme. Because it's not up to you to reach back out to message this individual and tell them something or let them know that they care about you. They have hands, right? This is something I'm going to break down. And I'm going to break it down to the details. This individual has hands. This is not about being sarcastic or being mean or being rude or none of that. Does this individual have fingers? Apparently they do, because if they have enough determination to get on their phone, which is a device that could be handheld or it could be on the surface, it don't matter. If they had the ability to look at a message or look at something that you told them, then they also have the ability to communicate back to you. Especially if this individual is doing something with their hands the way you clearly can see that they can use their hands. So you know what that tells you? This individual has their own free will to communicate with you and tell you how they feel. It's like this individual is almost sitting back, kind of being prideful, thinking that everything revolves around them, but yet the world don't work that way. It don't work that way. And this right here may be maybe irritating them to the point to where it's frustrating, but yet they love you even more. It's like they care about you even more. But yet at the same time, it's causing like a push and pull energy. This could possibly be a new intense connection. I'm not saying it may be a twin. It may or may not. But with the way this individual right here is going about the situation, even if this is a new connection that may be a twin, this ain't going to go nowhere. This is just going to leave this individual all imbalanced and in their mind, because they know that they're watching and they know that you know about it. And it's like they possibly know that you know that they want to come back and message you. But it's like they're putting themselves in their own head and not wanting to reach out, but yet want to hold back. But yet they're the ones that are struggling with confidence issues, insecurities. Trying to give off this, I'm not saying like a whole illusion, but it's like they're trying to stuff down their darkness rather than just pour it out, bro. And yet you are literally somebody that's going to break the darkness out of this individual. And one of the darkness is, some of the darkness is, that's what I mean, excuse the hiccups, retrograde is still going on. Some of this individual's darkness is not believing in themselves. Not believing that somebody will feel the same intensity towards them. Not believing, just believing in themselves. Because if this individual is quick to want to just try to push even though they know that they feel them for sure, and yet they still trying to stuff it down and push it to their feet to keep it at bay level, that's deception, bro. That's deception. That is clearly deception, and it's their own problem. Nine of Swords is here. You never take accountability or responsibility for somebody else's wrongdoings. If they don't take action, it's all on them. This is what I've been telling y'all, bro. This is not about being angry at somebody. This is not about putting somebody down. It's about putting this individual in their place where they belong, because it's not up to you to double message and go back and to tell this individual, even though you may have spiritually gotten some information that they may care about you, they may have some feelings towards you. It's not up to you to reveal to them that they like you. Because it's pretty obvious this individual already knows. It's like they already have an inner knowing that you already know that they may like you. So why can't they take the initiative to let you know that they like you? Because of this right here. And just like I said, it's really not about who reaches out first or whatever. But I'm getting that some of you out there could have communicated with this individual one time and sent a message, but yet there was no response. Why should it be up for you to do all this work and put in all of this? It's like this individual literally trying to challenge something, but they're doing it in the wrong type of way. And it's going to get this individual, bro, called out. And it's going to bring up a lot of insecurities to them. And it's going to frustrate this individual. And what it's going to do is it's going to break down the ego even more. That's what I'm sensing. You literally challenging this individual and mirroring back what they're lacking is literally going to challenge this individual even harder. Because they was never faced with something like this. This individual possibly wasn't even in a false twin flame contract like you was before either. To know what it's like when somebody tries to play some type of game here. But it's a mental insecurity game to this individual that they're playing with themselves. And it's like they already know that you know. This all about secrets, right? But your intuition already knows that they possibly want to come back and talk to you. They don't want to keep something on red or whatever. Even if they did, you have no problem with that, because it's their free will to respond or not to respond. And this is highly intimidating to this person. Because they was never dealt with somebody. It's like they never was... How can I explain this, y'all? Like, I got so much information right now. This individual was never faced with somebody with a strong will like you. And yet, this is the exact opposite for them. They may not have as much strong will as you do. But yet, whatever illusion they're trying to present here, as if they strong, it's literally the same strength that they lacking is what is putting them in their head. That's exactly why they ain't reaching out to you. But yet, they watch you all the time. And they try to manifest you. That right there would be, I'm going to consider that an underhanded tactic of manifestation. Even though they may be properly manifested, but yet it's still an underhanded tactic. Because if they know damn well they have feelings for you, and yet all they do is sit there and watch and fantasize or whatever they may be doing, then it's just as easy. It could be just as easily for them to reach out to you. But yet they much rather you do something. That's not fair. The universe ain't going to work in this individual's favor like that. It's not. It's not. It's not. I'm telling you, it's not. Yeah, exactly. This is not going to weigh you down. This is literally going to move you on to somebody else, I'm telling you. Some of you just got that energy the way you just don't care, bro. It's like you're going to live your life. Six of Swords is here. You clearly see through something here with the Eight of Swords. It's like this individual is praying that you reach out to them, and yet every day that goes by that you don't reach out, every time they watch you, it's like it irritates them because you're still on your purpose. You still are doing something that you love doing. You trust in spirit here with the Six of Swords. You're still going to have a peace of mind. This is not going to bother you. You're not going to be trapped either. It's trapping them. And they're going to lose the bet. Yeah, exactly. You know exactly who you are. And yet somebody right here is obsessively watching you. Some of you out there could be a divination reader. So some of you out there could be a divination reader. Or are you a very powerful manifester here? But yet you were somebody that took action to send a message. Remember what I told you earlier? Some of you out there took action. You could be a male here that may be strong with your psychic powers, or it could be a female too with the page. You literally had the courage. This is about proper manifestation. When you manifest, it's like, you know what? You feel this high level of intuition, intuitive nudge come over you that you need to message somebody, and you went and you messaged them. You sent the message already. That right there would be manifestation. Because you believe that there was a sign, like there was a strong nudge that came through to you to tell you to message. This could also be representing an email. Somebody sending something through. Could be text message or email. This would be all about a page. So that would be more of an email or a text message. Some of you could have emailed somebody or text message somebody. And yet something is really angering this right here with the tower and the devil. So this will be about proper manifestation. So I'm also getting that some of you out there could have seen this individual and instantly you felt a nudge to message them. That right there would be manifestation. You didn't just sit back and watch the individual. You sat there and it's like, hold on, man, I feel this nudge to reach out. That would be manifestation. You will be manifesting conversation. But yet somebody didn't respond. But I'm also getting that you wasn't manifesting a conversation with this individual. You just did the proper manifestation. This will be along the lines of linked to manifestation. Because the minute that you possibly seen somebody, you reached out. That right there would be proper manifestation. It wouldn't be you sitting there continuously observing, knowing that you want to talk to them, but yet you hold back on purpose. No, you had enough confidence to actually send that message through, and yet you already sent something through, and yet this is what's going on here. This individual is going to get a lot of darkness exposed about who they are, bro. Like about what's really going on behind the scenes here with the Knight of Swords. That's what's going to happen. Because of them refusing to message you, refusing to do something, and they're not being honest with themselves. And it may be causing a lot of obsession on this individual's end. And it's like them literally waiting like this is literally causing them delays. All while you out there shining bright, and yet they sitting back watching. Feeling insecure. So a lot of you out there has definitely already took the initiative to message them a while back. And yet the message was sent and it was clearly read. And yet they're choosing to hold back on purpose. King of Pentacles reverse. The World card, yeah, a lot of you out there are protected. And just like I said before, this could be like overseas with the World. That would represent like a body of water. So this could be at an incredible long distance. Don't have to be overseas. It could be a long distance like at a different state. Let's say some of you may live on one side of the U.S., okay, if you are in the U.S., and there may be somebody on the other side, you know. So that would be representing long distance. But this is indeed a new person here. Okay, that's at a long distance, that has feelings. Boy, you are bringing somebody's dark side out to the extreme, yeah. And it needs to happen. They never had somebody that strong in front of their face that would literally challenge them as I say, no, I'm not messaging you back. I messaged you one time. If you don't respond, it's all on you. I'm going to continue to live my life. So this individual don't like. It's almost like you're not going and literally telling this individual how they feel about you because they possibly already know that you know. And yet by you continuously living your life, but yet you have this intuitive nudge that they may like you. By you continuously living your life is literally telling them no. No. But it's also attractive at the same time. Ooh, I can feel. Ooh, when I said that, bro, I just. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? King of Pentacles reversed. The Seven of Pentacles reversed. The Four of Swords. Somebody not making an investment to conversate. And this right here is going to lead nowhere. Somebody's still going to have a peace of mind. It's all about somebody refusing to respond. And yet just sitting there looking over something. And yet blowing it off as if they don't feel nothing, but they do. That's the thing, they do. And yet somebody's still going to have a peace of mind. King of Cups reverse. Somebody's not connected emotionally to the situation. Somebody's definitely not going to be manipulated or do some type of investment when they clearly know that they're in the right here. The Lovers reverse. What I told you, bro. This individual's going to learn the hard way that they can't manipulate somebody. Somebody has really went cold here. Like somebody is cold and detached. But yet they can have love towards somebody. Lord. Why did I say Lord? Okay, so some of y'all out there, you can be connected to the Lord. You have a connection to the higher power. You love Jesus. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I just had to, you know what I'm saying? I just had to do that. Like whenever I said his name, it makes me happy. Because this is giving me the vibes of a church. So a lot of you out there has Jesus on your side. I'm also hearing the Virgin Mary, something about the Virgin Mary. Lady, you know what I'm saying? Lady. So I'm also hearing the name, the Virgin Mary. I don't know, man. This is giving me the vibes of some of you out there literally have a sacred spot in your house. And you have a godly altar that you go there and you pray to the Lord. And I literally see somebody sitting there, Lord, if this individual is not meant for me, release him. Release him. That would represent the praying hands like that. This could be somebody kneeling down. You know how they have those things where you can kneel down at a church? Or you go to a church and you kneel on them. And they have like God's picture. And they have the candles. And then they have the cross. And they have the Virgin Mary. And all of them. So some of you out there, you literally told the Lord. There's a reason why I said Lord earlier. I was about to say Lord. I said Lord, but I was meant to say it. I was meant to say love. The Lord's not going to allow you to be manipulated. You deserve to be loved back properly. And that's what I'm getting here. So you could be a King of Cups or a Gemini. You could also be a Virgo, Taurus, a Capricorn. You could be a Gemini with the 4 swords. Or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. A Taurus. And something is coming through to you. And yet you have a peace of mind. You could care less if this individual invests or not. And the Lord's literally telling you it's not up to you to invest. This is not something for you to invest in if this individual has legitimate feelings toward you. If they can't put in the work, then it's all on them. Yeah, the Hermit here. Some of you may be a Virgo, so I'm getting an analyzer. A lot of you out there, you may be a Virgo. And Virgo, bro, let me tell you something right now. My mom was a Virgo. Ain't nothing getting past her. I don't know what her rising or moon sign was, but it really don't matter about. But man, I'm going to tell you right now, bro. Virgo is a sign, especially if it's a high vibrational Virgo. You are literally somebody right here that may come across as judgmental, but yet you judging it based off the facts. Because of the details, that would be Virgo. That would be Virgo. They don't care, but they'll call shit out exactly for what it is. And yet you're somebody that has wisdom here. And I'm also seeing, this could be like a form of God giving you some type of enlightenment. Shine a light down on a dark situation that's in the dark. And I'm literally seeing the Lord telling you, look, that's not for you to invest in. If the individual cares about you, then if it's meant to be, they'll come to you. The Hierophant reversed. So we also have the Hierophant reversed. So this could be in regards to a marriage. This could also be in regards to somebody trying to manipulate the energy with the Hierophant reversed. We also have the Knight of Pentacles. Let me go ahead and keep pulling cards. The Star reversed. The Six of Cups. The Hangman reversed. There it is again with the Queen of Cups. The Six of Swords. The Seven of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of sneaky energy. The Death card. And the Devil. Exactly. So what I'm getting here is somebody is not going to get their wish fulfillment by using manipulation. Somebody's not going to get their wish fulfillment by using some type of manipulation. They're not going to have somebody stuck. The Hangman is in reverse. And the only one waiting with this Knight of Pentacles here is the individual that has been trying to do underhanded tactics. And they're looking back at the Death card here. Some of you out there, you may be a Scorpio. And they're looking back at you. You may be a Aquarius, a Taurus, or a Capricorn, or a Pisces, a Virgo, a Gemini. There's a lot of majors here. There's a lot of energy here to where there's manipulation going on. There's a lot of fear going on. But yet somebody's going to get outsmarted here. Why is the Hierophant reversed? Ten of Cups reversed. This could be in regards to a family dynamic. Why is a Death card here? There's definitely something that's going to be ending. Why is a Death card here? The Two of Swords. So there's going to be an ending to some type of confusion. Or it's like somebody clearly sees through something. You could be a Scorpio that sees through something. You see what's going on. Why is the Four of Swords here? The Strength card, Leo energy. So somebody is strong enough to trust into the higher power. I'm also hearing everything's going to be okay. Why is the Seven of Pentacles reversed? The Empress. So this could indeed be a genuine person here, but they're failing to make a good investment. They're failing to make an investment on somebody that is genuine here. And they're the ones that deserve to put in this hard work. So somebody may indeed be authentic, but yet it's the way that they're coming about the situation that's not really authentic. They could be going through some type of divorce or a breakup, engagement. They could have a lot of problems. But yet at the same time, they have feelings for somebody else. Why is the Queen of Cups here? The Eight of Swords reversed. See, just like I said before, somebody has their freedom. Somebody has their own free will to express their emotions to somebody. To tell somebody that they care about them. There's nothing stopping this individual, just like I said. Why is King of Cups reversed? The Tower, Scorpio energy. So somebody is definitely standing hard in their power. And yet somebody is being released, like just a lot of releasing energy. The way somebody was coming about this right here, bro. Another thing I'm getting, even though I have the devil here in the deck. The way somebody was coming about this right here, about trying to get this, trying to think about this individual and do all this, was literally coming across as a form of a love spell. And this right here, bro, is literally freeing somebody from this. All because somebody already has their freedom to communicate. So why is this individual sitting back having feelings for somebody whenever if they know that they're an empress here or whoever this is, they can make an investment because they have their free will to do so. The divine's going to make sure somebody transforms into their royal character because it takes somebody to challenge somebody to do it. Why is the Lovers reversed? Yeah, the Knight of Wands reversed. This is not going to get this individual to chase this person. That's why there ain't no union. That's why there's no contact. Because somebody simply has their own free will to communicate, but they're failing to make an investment. And yet somebody feels like things got to always come to them. It don't work that way. It don't work that way. And somebody's literally shaking things up right here with the Tower. Could be a Scorpio. Don't have to be. Could be a Scorpio shaking things up. But yeah, this ain't going to go nowhere with the Knight of Wands reverse. The Lovers reverse. Why is the Hermit here? Somebody's uncovering the fact that somebody's trying to do some type of illusion here. There's a King of Wands that is definitely listening and trusting their intuition, that they feel bad energy about this individual. They feel some type of bad energy. That they may be going through some type of breakup with somebody. So somebody's intuition is definitely sensing something off about a Cancer. Don't have to be. But this is indeed a new person. Strong Cancer energy. Somebody may be on somebody's platform and they never comment. They don't say nothing. They lurk in the shadows here. And yet somebody has knowledge on this individual lurking in the shadows. This new person that may be coming out of a toxic situation of a family dynamic. And it's been having a lot of problems going on behind the scenes. But yet they like this person. This King of Wands. Or it could be vice versa. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? A Page of Cups reversed. Yeah, somebody, it's like the person that is literally waiting is the one that's refusing to reach out. They're not blocked. Nothing's stopping this individual from messaging them. Yeah, exactly. The person that is refusing to reach out is the one that's guilty for this. After they already received the email with the Knight of Pentacles here. And yet they're being childish and holding back. I'm getting a sense that this individual, right, like the type of energy I'm getting is this individual may think that the world revolves around them. It don't work that way. Because they have their own free will here. It could be a king too. They have their own free will to actually message after receiving something. But yet they're refusing to hold back, possibly jealousy issues. They may be jealous of somebody, secretly jealous of somebody. But yet they love them and like them at the same time. Why is the Star reversed? Two of Cups reversed. There's no communication. There's definitely no communication here. And somebody's happy being alone. Why is the Six of Cups here? We also have the Page of Swords and the Five of Cups reversed. So the same person that they may be paying attention to, it's like this individual feels left out in the cold. And they keep on thinking about somebody and looking at them on their phone here. But yet not physically communicating, but yet they have their own free will to send a message. But yet all they do is sit back with the Page of Swords, with the Five of Pentacles. Why is the Devil here? The Emperor. So somebody may be obsessed with a divine masculine. Could be vice versa. But we have the Empress and we have the Emperor here. So we definitely have the Empress and the Emperor here. And yet this individual's darkness is blocking the individual from communicating with them. So they may be obsessing over a feminine or a masculine. There's a lot of obsession here. And both of these individuals may be single. But one of these individuals may have got out of a very toxic relationship. And yet they feel it's unnecessary to make a quick investment after getting out. That's the type of energy I'm getting, but it don't matter. Not making an investment is literally going to get things to where somebody's just going to remain with feelings for somebody. This is going to lead to somebody moving on, bro. Why is the Six of Swords here? Yeah, Six of Pentacles. They ain't going to be manipulated. They're not going to be manipulated. The Magician is in reverse. It's like I said, somebody right here, bro, has uncovered the facts. And they're keeping it to themselves. They're not letting everything be known. Somebody is just in this, they can have their cake and eat it too energy. And yeah, they're trying to do that to a divine masculine or a feminine here. And yeah, somebody is picking something up off. They're picking something off. Something feels off. And I clarified the Seven of Pentacles reversed with the Empress here. Okay, so this could be a feminine, even though they may be an Empress here. They're not making a wise decision by holding back and not making an investment here, but yet feeling like everything should rely back off on the other half of her. Why this individual is not making any investment, Spirit? The Three of Cups. Something about celebration, support. Why is the Three of Cups here? Nine of Wands. They could possibly have other people in this individual's ear right here telling them that, oh, you don't do anything first. No, let me tell you something. It's like I said earlier. I literally had several Scorpio ladies in the past that came to me. The reason why I know the zodiac sign, because this used to be a Scorpio channel. They came to me. And I'm literally seeing a whole bunch of people putting things in this individual's ear. Oh, yeah, well, you the best and this and that, you know. And yet, why is these individuals don't have no man around? This is starting to become third dimensional. This individual is literally deceiving themselves, lying to themselves. It's like people are pumping up the individual's ego as if they're everything. And yet somebody sees straight through something here that something ain't right about this individual. They also know something about some drama going on behind the scenes in this individual's living situation. that they could have possibly mentioned. But just like I said, but the individual did indeed deceive. Okay, well, deceive. Okay, so this individual is doing some type of deception. And it's like they're not being honest with themselves. This would be the same individual that would literally claim, okay, this could be for both sex, okay? This could be a man doing this to a feminine too, okay? But what I'm getting here is I'm just got to be real about the message. I clarified this Seven of Pentacles reverse with the Empress here. You literally have all these individuals right here, but they literally don't have no man. All they focus on is drinking and partying. And yeah, how the hell you going to find a loyal man or somebody loyal by being in that energy? Because let me tell you something right now. The minute I even see that energy, it's a no-go for me. I'm not even a part of that lifestyle, bro. I don't even have friends to start with, because people like this is the main reason why this ain't going to go anywhere. I literally hear a bunch of them talking to this individual, boosting their ego up, and not literally helping them release the darkness inside them, because they are indeed this right here, which is an empress or an emperor, but yet somebody is just having something amplified way too much, and it's bringing about deception to the individual. Things ain't what they seem. Things ain't what they seem. Because like I said, somebody got their own free will to message somebody and let them know they care about them. They the ones holding back, because they may have been taught that, oh yeah, well, let him come after you and let him do all that. Let him do all. Okay, you be waiting all your life. That's how you'll lose a good man. I'm going to tell you straight to your face. Some of us out there, bro, I don't care what you be told by your friends. I don't care what you be told by your family. Some of us out there know our worth. And when we put our foot down, we know what's going on intuitively. Because a lot of them out there, bro, some of the individuals out there may not understand that some of the men, especially in these times, are highly intuitive. We know what you're thinking. We know exactly, especially if it's a connection, like you're trying to have a connection with us, especially as a Scorpio man. If we sense you and our intuitive radar, you can't get under that radar, but no matter how hard you try. We can see whenever you're trying to do something. We can see what's going through your mind. The minute you get it in your head and you think a flirtatious thought, or you think about some type of loving thought towards us, we will pick up a vision of exactly who it is. And what will then happen is, if you're trying to underhandedly do something or strategize, or you thinking that you all that, bro, we'll check it real quick. We'll call out exactly for what it is. And that right there is something that I really don't like doing, but out of my respect and me standing up for myself and defending my honor as a man, I will do exactly that. And I ain't afraid to do it either. I will challenge the bricks off of them, bro. I'm telling you, I am somebody that don't think from the egotistical perspective. But when it comes to somebody that just has their head in the clouds and thinks that they're doing everything right, this individual's doing everything wrong, because number one, they listening to other people, and yet maybe talking all this bullshit as if they stop caring about what other people say. Okay, well, how come they got these people in their ear? How come they got these people in their ear? How come this individual ain't who they say they are? That's where the deception is coming out at, bro. I'm telling you with the moon card here. And yet this individual is not acknowledging the fact that they have to be the one to make an investment, but yet they much rather trust possibly other feminines. Or could be vice versa, could be trusting other men. What about trusting yourself? If this individual was truly a divine person here, this was a strong divine connection, why can't this individual trust themselves? Because this ain't their friends to start with. I'm going to tell you that right now. It ain't their friends. These individuals may be in a relationship, but when you got alcohol involved and you got a bunch of partying, that's going to bring a lot of problems in relationships. And this individual, whoever this man or female is, does not drink. They don't party. They don't do any of that. I know I'm one of those men. I used to do that a long time ago, bro. Until I started seeing things for what they are, I cut that out completely. I ain't interested in none of that. I can have a party all by myself up here and inside my own house. You know what I'm saying? By myself with the hermit. This individual, bro, is literally just sabotaging their own wish fulfillment. They're not going to have their wishes fulfilled because the individual is not going to communicate with them. Because they simply know they have their own free will to reach out. And yet they much rather listen to all these other people and tell this individual to hold back, not make an investment. But yet the individual could have possibly already messaged them a while back here with the Knight of Pentacles. And yet I clarify Knight of Pentacles with Page of Cups reverse. They refusing to reach out. So that right there will make the individual childish as hell. And it's all because they still have wounds to heal that they keep on trying to shove down. That ain't gonna work, bro. It ain't gonna work. Spirits literally guiding this individual on to calmer waters. They outsmarted this individual. So let's go ahead and clarify this. Yeah, the Fool card with the Chariot. Somebody's moving on. Somebody already knows, yeah, a lot of manipulation is going on too. That's a form of manipulation. Even though this don't always have to represent black magic. This is manipulation. This is not keeping nobody trapped. They could be in their ego and think that they deserve the best and, oh, people got to do all this. Well, guess what? They just lost the best. So what's the outcome of this situation? What's the outcome of this situation? See, this individual's main problem is they used to being chased. But in an egotistical way. See, when it came to somebody messaging me, I wouldn't even be worried about that, bro. They'll come out randomly. You know? And I reach out first sometimes too, and they respond right back. That's how a conversation's supposed to go. I'll tell you right now, whoever this individual is that's in that mindset, in that egotistical nature, I'm going to tell you right now, there's something way better than you out there. Whoever is trying to do this to somebody after they was genuine, there's somebody way better than that out there. I'll tell you that right now. I'll destroy that ego real quick. I'll tell exactly like it is. I don't care how good you think you look on the outside. Your soul got a lot of shit to release. Because quite frankly, that type of behavior is unattractive, it's nasty, and it's not appealing. Now, take that. I could get my ego too, and when I get my ego, ain't nothing nice. People, that's when people want to get freaked out. They want to sit there and get all, well, why are they doing that? Why are you doing what you're doing? Oh, you ain't used to somebody challenging you, huh? You ain't used to somebody amplifying what you trying to hide. But yet it's coming across as it's the obvious that I see through that the average person may not be able to see through. That's how I see situations. But everybody's going to be different, but I'm just explaining from my level of perception. It's not about being rude to the individual. It's not about tearing them down. It's not about doing none of that. It's about saying that, hey, this is who I am. I know exactly who I am. That's why I can reach out with no problem. The main problem is with you. You holding back because of your own insecurities. And yet you letting other people fill your head with all these illusions. And yet you claim that you're one of these ones out there that don't listen to nobody. You just want to do what you want to do. But yet you still in the energy. You still in the ego allowing this type of information to restrict you from communicating. Because you are the problem. It's nobody's problem but your own. And yet you thinking that you're all that because you can hold back. But yet you all in your head watching somebody. You are literally watching somebody and getting frustrated at the point that they're not reaching out because you are hoping that they can feel your energy, which the individual probably more than likely does feel the energy. But yet they already know what's going on with you. They already know that you may possibly be trying to challenge this individual, but it's in a very egotistical, arrogant, non-reality type of way. That right there would be about an illusion. And you just lost your wish fulfillment. If this was somebody that you really cared about and you kept on pushing your feelings down, pushing them down, keeping things close to your chest, keeping your emotional side, keeping everything bottled up, well, guess what? That's going to attract somebody fake. Because the individual that this individual may feel something towards is definitely not fake. They're the real deal. And somebody's going to eventually bring the darkness out of this individual, and they're going to explode, bro. I'm telling you, I'm getting somebody getting highly angry and irritated because whatever they think that is working, they're going to be waiting there years. Years. This is a new person that's doing this. That's not a past person. But a false flame has already did this to this individual, so they already have experience. Now, maybe this individual could have got away with it if this individual didn't have as much experience as they did with a past relationship, you know? But coming from some of us out there, bro, we had a false flame that did this for over a year. Over a year. And yet every single time it strengthened us up. Every single time we kind of combated it. Every single time they thought that they was going to get somewhere with it until they ended up frustrated again. Over and over and over and over and over. And they still to this day be lurking. And that's exactly what's going to happen to that new person. They're going to be right along the side of that individual. Justice is going to be served. That's the outcome. Justice is going to be served. This individual didn't make the right investment at all. You could be a Libra. You're protected from this. Yeah, you're protected here. Spirit's protecting you. Spirit's also protecting your energy here. Yeah, God's protecting you too. So you have Saint Michael the Archangel by your side. God's literally telling you, move on. This individual ain't communicating because of them trying to play something. Like them trying to literally cast some type of illusion. And yet you feel something. You already know. You already know. It's like God's literally telling you this individual being childish. You're going to have divine intervention step in. Yeah, the star wanted to turn over exactly. So what's the outcome of the situation, Spirit? Yeah, somebody clearly got defeated because of something. Somebody may be doing something publicly, and yet it's revealed what this individual's been doing. What's going to be the outcome of the situation, Holy Spirit? What I told you, Wheel of Fortune. This is the underlying energy. Things are definitely going to turn in your favor big time. Temperance reversed. The World reversed. The Queen of Swords. The Eight of Swords reversed. Yeah, you're being released out of this. Some of you out there, I'm not really getting a energy that I can read intuitively just yet. But I'm going to just give it some time, okay? Because it's mysterious here. Things are moving forward for you. Somebody could be coming back towards you with the Six of Swords reversed. Somebody could be making a U-turn and doing things differently and making an investment. Yeah, judgment. Somebody could be calling you. You could be a Scorpio. A Scorpio could be calling you. Cancer, Sagittarius energy. King of Pentacles. You're freed here. Eight of Swords reversed. You're freed. You could have gave somebody some wisdom here too by you challenging this individual. Some of you out there could be meeting somebody. Could be a new person. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You don't have to be. You literally standing hard with your boundaries up. You could be a Scorpio, a Cancer, a Sagittarius. That you know for sure that you was genuine at the message that you sent. Somebody themselves is going to have to come back around. They the ones that's going to have to come back to you because Spirit's guiding you to keep moving forward. That's what this is. Somebody could indeed reach out with the Page of Pentacles and make an investment, but that's going to have to be on them. Queen of Cups reversed. The Magician. Spirit's literally telling you, like, this is going to be the outcome of the situation. You literally standing up and you got a feminine. For some of you out there, this is a very deep message. I can feel this energy because you remember what I shared earlier? Not earlier, but this was the other day. Whenever I shared that video of Unsolved Mysteries of Resurrection Mary, at how she lit up. Like she ran out in front and they seen her walking on the side of the road. I'm going to share that video again. Some of you, if you're a man, you have an angel by your side that's very protective of you, that loves you from the spirit world. I know this is going to sound crazy as hell, but just listen to me. Some of you out there that's connected and you have your clairs activated, you can see into the spirit world, you will know exactly that I'm telling the truth. If some of you out there, you may be a man, you have a spirit guide that's by your side, that is very attractive, bro. Like this individual is 39, something about 39. Could be 37. She has blonde hair. Beautiful, 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 beautiful angel by your side. She's either 38 or 37. 37, 38. With the 8 and the 7, I'm getting 3. You have a beautiful angel by your side. And this individual right here, bro, is not going to allow you to be in your head over this person. They're not going to allow you to think about this person or nothing. This individual right here, bro, is literally not taking any shit from the individual that has tried to do something to you, that was living up to their expectations as if they was going to sit back and watch you. This new person was going to sit back and watch you. And was going to keep on getting their ego pumped by having expectations that you was going to reach out or you was going to be connected to them. This angel right here, bro, is literally in their face. Psh, that's what I'm getting from this Queen of Swords. There's an angel that is literally protecting possibly a man or a feminine here. The Hermit. You have a spirit guide by your side. You can have a Virgo by your side, a Scorpio, Sagittarius, a Cancer, Gemini, Virgo. The Sun card is here. You can look forward to being happy, bro. I'm telling you. This individual, bro, is going to literally end up with everything upside down. Whoever has been doing this, Spirit warned this individual. I'm telling you, bro, this individual receives synchronicities and warnings. And I'm literally looking at everything going right back. They're going to be caught up in a repetitive cycle of, I'm getting extreme obsession, and this is going to knock this individual off balance big time while somebody remains in their balance. Because they wasn't who they said they was. Trying to continuously cast illusions. Yeah, exactly. The Tower. Divine interventions, like I said. Divine intervention. Look at Judgment with the Tower. Wheel of Fortune here. Some of you out there could end up with a Leo, a Taurus. I'm hearing Taurus, a Virgo, a Cancer. Somebody that's honest. Somebody that can actually come toward you. Bro, you know what? It'd be a damn shame. Some of you out there literally have somebody from the past that you never thought it would work out with. End up, things change drastically the way they come back transformed. And you end up with the individual. You definitely going to be happy here with the Sun. The Sun is here. Things are turning in your favor. Why is Judgment here? Hierophant reversed. Hierophant reversed. Something right here, bro, is being called out exactly for what it is with the Hierophant reversed. Why is the Sun card here? The Six of Pentacles reversed. Yep. There could have been a Taurus or somebody else in cahoots here trying to do something. But yeah, the individual was genuine towards both of these individuals is what I'm getting. Sound like to me, these individuals right here, bro, have some witchy tendencies, yeah, and they hide in their true identity somewhere, and yeah, spirit sees straight through this is what I'm getting. But yet, on the flip side, they have a Taurus out there that is very genuine. A Scorpio that's genuine, a Sagittarius, a Virgo, a Leo. Somebody could have possibly gave this individual the wrong advice. You remember when I told you about 3 feminines talking amongst themselves? But yet, this individual right here is a dark practitioner, maybe a Taurus. That's a dark practitioner. I could have been conversating with this individual behind the scenes. This individual just literally took the wrong advice, bro. This is going to get this individual left highly imbalanced with the Queen of Cups reversed. This individual is literally going to be seen trusting an individual that also manipulates people behind the scenes. One of them feminines are guilty for manipulating people behind the scenes. And that was somebody that they was trusting to taking advice from. Right here. Giving them the wrong advice. And they're going to be judged for that too. Hierophant reverse. Oh, let them come to you and do all this, do all that. Man, you ain't never going to have nobody. You in that mindset. And yeah, you literally got... How can I say this? This right here, bro, is just all about the surface level. Somebody's going to be seen for being surface leveled here. This is not no divine person with the Hierophant reversed. And yet, this is literally off balance, this individual's life, bro. This individual is literally taking advice from a dark spiritualist here with the Hierophant reverse. That's a practitioner. Something about witch doctor. I'm getting like a witch doctor. So this individual may call themselves something like a witch doctor. Yeah, exactly. You can't come around somebody that's connected to God whenever you have the crosses in reverse here. God's not going to allow it, bro. I'm going to tell you that right now. You're taking the wrong advice from somebody. Somebody telling you to have them go to you. And yet this was supposed to be your match the whole time. You just straight up took the wrong advice and you got scammed out your money too. You're going to find out. Whoever this individual is that trusted these other females, or whoever this was that was giving them relationship advice, they don't know anything about spiritual law. They can't even give wisdom when it comes to spiritual law or how energies really work out there. All they can do is basically give things from what they was going through behind the scenes is what I'm getting here. But they can't really define spiritual law. They can't really get deeper into the information to where, you know how some of us out there, bro, we literally give deeper level wisdom about the third eye and all that. We know how to explain what really goes on when it comes to getting into that energy and literally knowing how to see into the spirit realm. We know how to give wisdom. But whoever this individual was, bro, that gave this individual advice, possibly a reading. This could be legitimately 2 readers here, bro, that could have conversated behind the scenes. And this individual gave them the wrong advice. Because whoever this individual is don't have a divine masculine. This individual may be single. Whoever has gave this individual advice, whoever this female is and may have gave this other individual advice, could have been a Cancer water sign here. May have received advice from a Taurus feminine. But yeah, this individual right here, bro, it could be vice versa, okay? But I'm going to just give a very specific, detailed description of what's been going on. So this could have been a Cancer feminine or a Leo feminine here that could have received some poor advice from a dark spiritualist here to keep her away from her counterpart. And yet this individual is always talking about counterparts and stuff like that. But how come they don't have a counterpart? That's something to question, bro. Don't have to be a Taurus, but they also have a Taurus that's on the good side of the situation. That's not in that energy. That could have also gotten deceived. Okay? It's not the zodiac sign that's bad. It's about what I'm picking up in my cards. Judgment was clarified by the Hierophant reverse. And then we had the Six of Pentacles reverse. So this could have been possibly another reader that claims that they are the light. Here's something about they claim they are the light. But yet the advice that they gave this feminine brother is literally going to turn their world upside down here. They're not going to be able to release this individual out their energy because it may be a strong, intense connection between these two individuals. That's what I'm getting. There's a spiritual narcissist here masquerading themselves as if they're serving some type of like I just keep hearing like a witch doctor, whoever this is. They definitely have a darkness about them. It can be seen within the eyes. Their eyes may not shine bright at all. There's something that can be seen with this energy right here, with this Hierophant reverse. There's something very sinister and dark about this individual, and they could be very cold. Like you can swear up and down, but this individual don't have any emotion whatsoever. They don't laugh or nothing. Now I know I could be serious on my reads, bro, but you could like see whenever I be laughing and stuff. Somebody took the wrong advice. Possibly from a practitioner here that's involved with doing spells on people. And this is going to literally turn this individual's world, bro, upside down and keep them in an endless cycle of thinking about somebody that they really care about. Whoever this individual was, because we did pull the Seven of Pentacles reverse, whoever this individual is that may be a Taurus, literally told this individual, don't make any investments. Let him come to you. I can hear this individual. Let him come to you. This individual's a manipulator. That's exactly what this is. And they're going to get called the fuck out for it too. With the Hierophant reverse. Manipulating this feminine right here. Because this feminine actually has femininity. She has a lot of feminine traits that this other one may be jealous. So I'm getting jealousy here. There's a practitioner jealous of a real divine feminine. And yet this individual's trying to make themselves out to be as if they're a divine feminine here. That's what it is, bro. That's exactly what it is. But yet somebody's femininity and their soft-hearted nature can be seen straight through by the masculine. And there's some type of competition here going on. Possibly a reader, possibly a reader or whatever. But this is somebody that you can see their eyes. Like whenever they talk or give, it's like something about their face. I mean, this could be a private reader, whoever this may be. This could be somebody that owns their own business and people go to them privately. Like they're not seen in the public eye, none of that. But yeah, bro, just like I said, you got to watch some of them out there with the Hierophant reverse. And then we have the Judgment right here. A Scorpio or Cancer could be calling this out right here. And yet somebody's going to learn the hard way that they received a scamming message here that literally was going to drive them down the wrong path and have their thoughts circulating about the individual that they care about, that they keep on thinking about. This individual is not spiritual at all. Whoever they gotten advice from to tell this individual to let that man put in those investments, that's exactly what it is. This individual trying to cloak themselves. That's exactly what it is. This individual trying to cloak themselves. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting excited. Man, this is actually interesting. Hey, y'all hold on real. You don't see it? Y'all hold on real quick. You don't see it? Let me go get my charger, y'all. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'll be right back, y'all, okay? Alright, I'm back, y'all. But yeah, just like I was saying, that'll give me something to drink. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, getting back to the read, y'all. I knew I was picking that energy up. The outcome of this situation is somebody's going to be regretful at the fact that they took the wrong advice from a practitioner that has experience at doing black magic here. That's exactly what it is. This is going to, bro, this individual literally has the chance to save themselves. My read can actually help this feminine here. That's a divine feminine. Okay, so you are a divine feminine. You may be a Cancer. You was misguided, sweetheart. You was misguided by somebody here. You was definitely misguided by somebody else here, sweetheart. It's okay to make an investment towards a man that you care about. I'm going to give you my perspective, okay? Because not all of them out there are going to take advantage of your kind-hearted nature. Whoever the fuck this person is telling you all this bullshit, I'm going to check and I'm going to call exactly what it is. Because this ain't coming from a logical perspective. This is coming from a manipulative perspective, what this individual gave you. And yet, if you paid any money, you were scammed out your money. Well, I wouldn't consider it a scam because... But at the same time, well, yeah, that would be... They're not telling you the truth on how to really get into a connection. Let me tell you something real quick. I ain't afraid to say it either. When it comes to telling somebody how you really feel about them, if it's a man that's mature and evolved, he's going to sit there and take the information in. If this is somebody that's truly connected to spirit, but that's connected, and you may know this yourself, don't be listening to other people out there, bro. Don't be wasting your damn money on these other people out there that could be feeding you all this fairy tale illusional stuff. How come they don't have somebody? How come they don't have somebody? I'm going to tell you why. Because the Lord knows this individual right here ain't doing something good. I could care less if this individual, this could be like a business right here or whatever. I could care less about that, bro. If you ever have went to somebody right here, you have literally taken the wrong advice. It's all because you are the real divine fan. Even though this Queen of Cups reverse, it's in reverse here. You are still the right person for this man. And yet somebody, like I hear somebody in your ear telling you, don't go to him first. Let him put in all the work. They could have possibly told you that he wasn't the real divine masculine, which will represent the masculine that's made for you, which is a twin. But yet he is. He is, bro. This man is very wise. You're going to learn the hard way that you took information from a dark spiritualist that manipulates the hell out of men. That's why they ain't got one. That's why men that are spiritual don't invest inside somebody like that. Because I know I sure as hell wouldn't. I can instantly see through people like that. And that right there is what's intimidating. But coming from my perspective, not everybody out there is like that. But you took advice from a dark spiritualist here. I'm telling you. You better watch who you get advice from. Because they could be jealous of your light. I'm getting that you have a lot of femininity here. A lot of femininity. And if you was to go along with this advice, but that you taking from this right here, but I could literally be calling this out right now, and yet this message save you from taking advice from this individual. This individual could come across as if they care about people, but yet they do shady things in the background. I'm telling you right now, bro, this individual has something to do with dark magic. And yet got the notion to tell you not to invest inside into somebody that already messaged you first a while back. And yet you was curious and could have went to somebody else that you could have been paying attention to is what I'm seeing. You was deceived. Hierophant reversed with the Six of Pentacles reversed. You was deceived. You was definitely deceived here. This individual didn't give you any accurate knowledge from the logical perspective or the spiritual perspective, or more so the emotional perspective. It was simply a deceptive message coming from a demon trying to block you from your highest potential. Because this individual told you anything about that man, this is who he is. He may also be your happiness too with the Sun card. You may get really happy and energetic when you see this man. And yet you feel the sense that you want to reach out to him and you could have went to somebody for advice. Don't take it, bro. I mean, y'all have your own free will, but it's going to get called out with the Hierophant reverse. And yet there may be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius somewhere that may be somewhere as the way telling you that if you really like somebody, you need to approach that man and tell him. This is the one that you can trust, not this Hierophant bullshit energy in reverse right here. You could trust this individual. Even though they may come across as sharp, they may talk about how something about feminines. But yet they may come across as very strong spirited, but at the same time they're very feminine. They will tell you themselves it's okay to approach a man. Tell them how you feel. Tell them how you feel. Don't let this individual put you in your head, bro, and give you all that inaccurate advice is what I mean. Because all this is going to do for you is turn your world upside down. It's all about the world upside down. It's going to turn your world upside down and have you thinking about this individual continuously and create a lot of imbalances in your life. And if you was to take the initiative to communicate with this individual, everything would be okay. So it's really not your fault. So somebody is really using your insecurity or trying to use your insecurities against you, your confidence against you, but yet make you feel as if it's like this individual is really not making you face your darkest demons, which may be insecurities. But even a man, bro, you may be watching a man, like even a man can literally bring that out of you and tell you what you're doing wrong. Who you going to trust? Somebody that's going to sit there that's single as hell, don't have nobody by their side, telling you how to get a man? I'm going to tell you right now, bro. It don't matter what a female says. If a feminine really likes a man, this individual may go to the extent to try to put spell work on you to try to block you from connecting with that masculine. But guess what? Spirit's going to have that blocked. It don't matter what happens, what female tells another female anything. It don't matter. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if somebody really likes somebody, this is also going to give this individual an eye opener to stop listening to other people. Even if you think that they're a spiritualist. What kind of spiritualists are they? Are they a light spiritualist or a dark spiritualist? Are they somebody giving you the rightful information? Hell no, they're not. This individual is going to lead you down the wrong path with no peace of mind or nothing. And yet this the man the whole time, your happiness. And my personal belief, when somebody reaches out to you, it don't matter if they don't ask a question or they just tell you something. Out of courtesy, if you want my honesty, out of courtesy, respond back to the man. Respond back to him. He's not going to ignore you. And if you don't want to respond back to him, that's all on you. But if you are holding back due to somebody telling you this, you're doing the wrong thing. You're going to always have feelings for this guy, is what I'm getting. You're going to always have feelings for this guy. And Spirit's literally warning you not to take that advice. Look like to me, you're going to listen to a man over this individual right here is what I'm getting. Because judgment is literally being blown down. The horn's literally sounding on the hermit here. This would be somebody that's wise, and that's a man. This could be this depicted as a man too, Archangel Gabriel. Some of you out there may be listening to a Scorpio or a Virgo. That's very wise. You need to pay attention to your intuition. When it came to this individual right here, because I'm telling you right now, bro, this ain't good at all. You took the wrong advice. it would be a good thing that you do indeed invest and tell this individual your feelings. Okay? Stop holding back out of fears, even if you have insecurities, even if you feel like you wouldn't be good enough, even if you feel like this individual may have options. There's no such thing as options. It's either you choose somebody or not. That's just the way it is. When somebody says options, that means you have all kind of people. And I guarantee you, the advice that you took from this individual got all kind of people after them. Having their ego stroked every day, I promise you. I'm also hearing that, why am I hearing that sound of Snapchat? So you mean to tell me you're going to listen to somebody that's giving attention to plenty of people and getting their ego stroked off of plenty of Snapchatters here? Something about Snap, because I'm hearing it with the yellow. But there's plenty, it's like there's plenty of people, bro. Something about another social media app this individual may have here, because I just heard that it's that, like that sound that snap. I don't know if they still have that sound. I mean, this could be in the past, though. But yet I'm literally hearing something about Snapchat. So you mean to tell me you're going to listen to an individual right here that's entertaining all kind of other people on Snapchat and all these other apps? No wonder why they don't have anybody. And yet you're somebody that's taking advice from this individual? They straight up try to block your union here. That's exactly what's going on. And yet this individual literally wants people to trust them. That they're supposed to be there for people. Hell no. Hell no. Behind the scenes, this individual right here, bro, is sneaky as hell. That's a flirt. That's a love bomber that does this to men. And yet somebody could have stood up against this individual and didn't message them back also. Because they know what they're about with the Nine of Wands. They know what they're about. God gave them a vision. And it's the same person you probably was in cahoots with or connected with. And yet they told you something. They could possibly be another Taurus out there that would tell you something totally different. Like I said, it's not the zodiac sign that's evil. This individual may fall under the zodiac sign of Taurus, because the Six of Pentacles reverse, Hierophant reverse would be Taurus. You took the wrong advice from this individual. Or they could have Taurus somewhere in their chart, okay? But just like I said, I'm going to make my message very clear. This is not about going against zodiac signs. It's about the zodiac sign that could have possibly communicated with this person, okay? And the more accurate the read is, the more it can resonate with just maybe a few people. Could be one person. I could be helping legitimately one person out. And that's all that really matters. Even though it is a collective reading. But that right there, bro, could give somebody the real guidance, the accurate guidance that they really deserve. And to have this caught in the act as to say that, bro, you're taking the wrong advice. This ain't the truth. With the Hierophant reverse and Six of Pentacles reverse, that's not cool. You can more than happily invest into a man. Don't never be afraid to make the first move. Because I'm going to tell you right now, bro, coming from my experience, and I'm not speaking out of ignorance. I can literally have these as character witnesses to tell you it's perfectly fine to reach out to a man and tell him how you feel. I responded right back, genuinely too. Even though I didn't want nothing serious, you know, I still responded back. But that right there would be about honesty. But I can literally use them as character witnesses, bro. They'll tell you themselves. It's not, how can I say this? Don't ever be afraid of going after something that you really want. Because it's not going to make you chase like all these other people. They think that they're going to make it. It's not about that, bro. Not all of us out there go and live in that type of mentality. It's either you there or you're not. That's just what it is. I'm not running behind you. I'm not running behind them. I'm not running. You ain't running behind me. There ain't none of that. That's an illusion. If you care about somebody, you care about them. If you like somebody, you like somebody. You love somebody, you love somebody. Simple as that. I can also understand where this individual is coming from too. But at the same time, if they know that they want to message somebody, they want to make an investment, it would be the right thing to do, to make an investment. Because whatever advice they took from here, this is going to get this individual imbalanced. They're not going to be able to move on to calmer waters. They're going to be with their world upside down and imbalanced from spirit. Because the individual that they was in communication with was not connected, truly connected to spirit like they thought they was. That was giving them this bullshit advice. I'm going to tell like it is me. Why they don't have a man? And you may question why the individual that you're interested in don't have a female. Because they clearly know their worth. And this is something this individual would clearly say and mirror back. That's why they single. But I'm going to tell you why they single. Because of this right here. They don't have a divine person because there's too much attention this individual loves behind the scenes. Something about attention. This individual loves attention. They may act like they don't, but why they got them apps? This could be apps. Why they got all these apps? Because it's an ego thing. That's exactly what it is. It's an ego thing. And I guarantee you, all these people right here, bro, is literally flirtatious to the extreme. And you know what they doing? They just soaking all that up. I'm literally getting the vibe that this individual is literally the type to get in their head as a thing that keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. But it's like they love the fact that these men reaching out to them and yet just keep on feeding the illusion. That's all that it is. And yet you took advice from somebody like that? Come on, man. You gonna trust somebody like this or somebody like this? Somebody that's wise. Somebody that you can see them for everything of what they are. And I guarantee you feel something off when it comes to this individual too here. You feel like something ain't right about the advice that you took. Pay attention to your intuition, to this feminine. Because you was in the presence of a dark spiritualist, of a witch here. That's a feminine. That has given you extreme poor advice. And possibly a false read too on somebody. In order to what? Keep you trapped in your head. So it's really not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. But you got to learn though. You got to live and learn on your own. You know what I'm saying? What they gonna do? You want me to sit there and get a horn and blow a horn in the camera? That's what they gonna do? You want me to order a horn and blow the horn in the camera every time something's wrong? You know what I'm saying? You want me to go and get out there? You know what I'm saying? What they gonna do? Get a lantern? You want me to go out there and get a lantern and order a lantern with a you know what I'm saying? Like a bow staff with a gown? You know what I'm saying? And walk in there with a light? What are you going to do? Let me stop. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, what, you want me to put a cup on the dresser with a pentacle and a sword? And hold like a candlestick in my hand? That's what they're going to do. For to get somebody's attention and wear a red jacket? Or a red nightgown? And stand there and just go look at a bunch of sailboats? You know what I'm saying? But anyways, getting serious. There was a feminine that was deceived by a dark feminine spiritualist that has an incredible dark side, flirtatious side, loves to love bomb. And are not truly healed from nothing. Just like I said, this is where I'm getting apps from. If you only knew how many apps this individual has on their phone and how many guys they be talking to, and yet this is somebody that's single, red flag. There's red right here, red flag, red flag. And yet this individual spotted your vulnerability. They spotted something in you. Oh, you didn't even have to go to this individual. I'm getting for some of them, they could have went to this individual. Literally using your weakness against you, which are representing your insecurities. And literally making you believe that you're all that. And yet somebody has to come to you to invest, but yet a message was already sent. Why this individual couldn't tell you about your insecurities to help you better yourself? Because it's the same type of individual right here, but that will live in an illusion as if everybody else is the problem. It's a narcissist. It's like I said, no wonder they ain't got no man. Six of Pentacles reverse here. Too busy flirting with many of them. Which there's nothing wrong with flirting, but I mean, come on, man. You're taking advice from somebody that is really keeping you from your divine counterpart. It's some bullshit, but guess what? The Wheel of Fortune's here. Why am I picking up a dark spiritualist? Because it is. High Priestess reverse, it is. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, because it is. Bro, this is literally, this could be a fake tarot reader. Good, that, bro, Spirit literally came through. Look at all these cards here. They wanted to try to end something here. They wanted to try to end something with a connection, but yet they know that you have feelings. You could be a Scorpio. Don't have to be. But they tried to end something here to try to stop you from reaching out. And this has been burning you down. You was deceived by possibly a fake tarot reader here that you could have went to for a reading. Or some kind of communication that you had with a tarot reader about how to go about a situation. Here is what I'm getting. You've been deceived by this individual. This is a fake feminine high priestess here that has definitely deceived you because they're involved in witchcraft. They themselves try black magic on a masculine. It's possibly the same masculine that's into you or you like, that you have feelings for, and yet shit doesn't work with that, and they've been relentless at attacking that man, and yet when it comes to you, they're trying to attack you too here. Because the man didn't fall for the illusion. Yeah, this man clearly figured out who this Hierophant reverse is with the Six of Pentacles reverse, and yet they've been holding like a grudge. Man, you can hold a grudge all... I'm going to tell you what's holding a grudge. It's the demon that's irritated because it can't come against an angel. They can't come against somebody like this with the judgment. They ain't going to win. And this individual right here, bro, is literally a stubborn individual. If you really rip this individual's mask off, bro, you will see exactly what's going on beneath the surface. I'm going to tell you right now, with the High Priestess reverse, this is not somebody to trust, no. They may seem trustworthy, but this is somebody right here with the High Priestess reverse. This is indeed a dark spiritualist. A fake high priestess. Why is the high priestess reverse? Clarify that. They could be in the public eye. So there's a fake high priestess that's in the public eye. Aquarius, Pisces energy. We also have Taurus energy here. Don't have to be. Whoever this individual was that you took advice, taking advice from, this individual right here, this is who it is. They could be very successful too, but there's something sinister about this individual. And God's literally coming through the clouds to judge this person because they're too busy trying to make everybody else out to be a problem. They're doing things right in the public eye, don't get me wrong, but when it comes behind the scenes, they're not. And God sees it. God sees it. I hate to be saying that, bro, but God called me on a mission. This is somebody right here, bro, that, but they are doing the right thing publicly. Okay, they could be very inspirational. But this is a witch. High priestess reverse. This is a witch that is trying to block you from connecting to possibly another public figure with the star. That may be a man. Because we have the magician here. This will be a male psychic. So there's a witch trying to block you from another public. So I'm getting all three of you may be public figures here is what I'm getting. That's the type of energy I'm getting. Because we did have the Three of Cups. So that would represent three. And then we had the Three. I think we had the Three of Pentacles. So this could be in regards to three public figures, but yet two of them are genuine. One of them is not. It's the man and the female. And they got another female out there that is just something ain't right with her. Something ain't right with her, but yet she does do things the correct way where people can see. That is the truth. But when it comes to behind the scenes, this individual is dark, bro. But yet to the other two, that may be a man and a female, are genuine behind the scenes. But somebody just has a hard time accepting their insecurities and having a hard time overcoming mental entrapment. But in order to overcome that, you have to accept things for what they are and not keep running out the ego. Can't do that. Okay, so in your perception, you may be looking at yourself from the physical perspective. As I say that, well, you really don't look that good from the facial structure or the hair or whatever you're insecure about. It could be as far as the distance. Remember how I've been picking up a long distance? That's in the mind. Can this individual tell you something like that? Can this individual tell you information on how to inspire you to connect with this masculine? Well, they did, in fact, give you information, but guess what? They gave you the wrong type of information because the way that you was going to go about this, you would have never got this man. I'm going to tell you straight to your face. I'm going to tell you, bro, I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on. This individual right here is not going to go for all that manipulative bullshit. They're actually going to call out exactly for what it is. You want a truth teller in front of your face. You got one right here that will give you the straight up, raw truth. I could care less if it upsets you or not. It's only going to upset the ego because the ego wants one thing, but yet the soul wants another. But if you pay attention to how your soul is, if you was going to go through with this, bro, and take this individual's advice that you went to, this is what was going to happen. You was going to end up emotionally imbalanced, not being able to move on, and be with your world upside down and continuously thinking of the individual. And wishing that you never would have made that decision. And what's that saying? Not everything that glitters is gold. That's the type of energy that I'm getting here. So even though this individual that you went to here, that's a fake high priestess right here. This is also giving me the vibes like, this will usually be like, this is the goddess symbol. But this is all in reverse. This is not no goddess. This ain't nothing of that. Because this would be like the goddess symbol, right? The moon, then you got the full moon, then you got the other moon. It's in reverse. That symbol caught my attention. This individual right here, bro. Yeah, then we got the moon in reverse. You're going to figure out who this individual is right here, bro. This may be the message right here with the judgment card. I am indeed a Scorpio. But it could come from somebody else. Could come from a Leo too. 1111, as I'm saying that. Bro, spirit's all over this. Spirits all over this because they're going to weed out the fake. In this community here, Spirit's going to weed out the fake because this right here is literally causing a lot of friction with this individual, with the Queen of Cups reverse. I myself don't want to see that for this individual. And yet this individual has psychic abilities legitimately. And they know how to channel messages. So I'm getting a channeler here. So you may be a channeler, may be a Cancer or a Leo. You may be a Cancer or a Leo. You a channeler? You a channeler that channels with your authentic, something about your expressions. I'm seeing your expressions. You're very expressional, if that's even a word. You express yourself a lot. You're not afraid to show a lot of facial expressions and passion when you channel things. Like, you know how I do on my reads, like how my eyes light up and I'm very excited whenever I be expressing things because I'm passionate about what I do. You may be a passionate person that's you use your expression, but yet something about this other individual is just like blank. There's something to pay attention to. Why am I getting this feminine was deceived here? Because they was. It's a yes call. Yeah, Empress reversed. Want to show herself. This individual ain't got no match. Emperor and the Empress is in reverse. They don't have no match. This could be linking this to either Libra or Taurus here. Don't have to be. This is true love. Somebody has strong feelings for somebody. And this is a yes card. They only deceive them because they know that this individual has an emotional connection with this masculine. That's very gifted and very intuitive. And I'm also getting this masculine can also understand this feminine a lot better more than this person that they went to right here. That right there is going to prove that something was off about this individual too. So that right there, bro, judgment's coming down on this fake high priestess, whoever this may be. Because they only try to do this because somebody is indeed in love or has strong feelings with somebody. And somebody has great work ethic. So this is going to literally backfire in this individual's face. Whoever this is right here, it's going to backfire in this individual's face who has did this to this person. Because of everything being revealed by somebody's intuition when they didn't even have a conversation with this person. It's like the man know more about them by not even having a conversation with them than this female does right here. That has tried to give them some type of false guidance. Because the man wise, but a man's truly spiritually awakened here. And he's connected to the divine and he knows what the fuck's going on. And somebody may have an angel by their side telling them, hey, don't give up on that person. Or this individual may have an angel on their side. They may come across a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. That may tell them, hey, don't be afraid to approach that man. You really like him, you need to tell him. Don't listen to this other person. Come tell you, bro, if this individual would have listened to this Hierophant reverse, could be Taurus, it don't have to be. Whoever this individual is right here, bro, is a very dark person. Their life would have become imbalanced. They wouldn't have been able to move on. They wouldn't be able to move on. And they would be in an endless cycle of thinking about the individual. And being highly unhappy. Because they didn't make the right decision. This right here, bro, is proof that this individual is not connected to spirit at all. But yet somebody else is. So they may be watching somebody else that's in the public eye that's also connected to spirit. Could be a Virgo here. A Leo. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo. We also have Taurus. You don't say Aquarius, Capricorn. I had to do that. You don't say. But anyways, this is what I have for the read, y'all. So there was definitely some type of interference here, and it's coming from a dark spiritualist that's been giving the wrong advice to people. When it comes to reaching out and doing all this. And yet it's like this individual is intimidated by the person that they may love. Because they themselves could have tried something on that man. And yet that man seen straight through. And this is also somebody that didn't double message either, because they figured them out. They just been keeping it to themselves. Simple as that. But anyways, y'all take it easy out there. Much love to y'all. Thank y'all very much for the love and support. I greatly appreciate that. If y'all want to leave any donations, I will have a Cash App link in the description box below. So y'all can feel free to donate to me. I would greatly appreciate that. And I will see y'all some other time. And like they have that old saying, bro. When that white hair starts showing, or somebody that has white hair, that's the hair of wisdom. That's the hair of wisdom. You can see it right there, a streak of it, you know what I'm saying? All on that side. But anyways, y'all take it easy out there. Much love to y'all. And just remember, bro, I ain't going to steer you wrong. I'm going to tell you exactly what's going down. And that's what it was. But anyways, y'all take it easy out there. Much love to y'all. Peace.